Now, Simon, you recently wrote a book called Why People Fail. What are some of the reasons people fail?
Well, there's a stack of them, and I've experienced most of them. But look, I think first off, a lack of clarity. I mean, you ask the average person, where is it that you want to be precisely in 3 years? They can't tell you. If you ask someone who works in a company, what are the 3 most important tasks that you've got? They have to think about it. They can do it in a few minutes, but most people can't immediately go bam, 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 and in order, that's my priorities. And if you ask people what are the top 2 constraints to you growing your business, they can't immediately tell you what their top 2 constraints are. They simply can't. And so, as they say, you know, if you don't know which way you're going, any road will take you there. They end up in this limbo land of semi-efficiency because they don't have clarity. So number 1 is clarity. I think number 2 is productivity. You know, we live in a physical universe. Whether we like it or not, we are in the business of moving things around physically, whether it's people, money, or actual, you know, services and products. And so we need to become experts at doing that to a high degree. Now, the truth is, you and I know people who can do in 1 week what other people can't do in 1 month. And yet, you ask the average business owner, and they say that they're working 10 hours a day, that they're exhausted, and they're still not making the money that they expected to make. So what's the problem? The problem is not that they're in the wrong business, although they usually think it is. The problem is that they're not using their time right. So there's 2 aspects of that in the broader sense. There's the actual efficiency, and then there's actual learning to get better. You see, most people just work. A few people become efficient when they work, and the greats balance efficiency with continual learning. And when you do that, 6 months later, what you've done there's just no comparison towards someone who's not efficient and is not learning, so is not getting better, in chalk and cheese. And then, look, I mean, there's 16 in the book, Why People Fail, but let me just give you one more. I think that money obsession is a big issue why people fail. Their business, the purpose of their business is just to make more money. Now, the problem is business is hard. It's tedious. It can be very boring. It can be very stressful. And what happens if all you are about is, I want to earn X grand per year, then it's often not motivating after a year or 2. It doesn't drive you. And there's a very interesting book that just came out in England called Obliquity. And it shows in business, in science, in many different areas of life, people achieve greatness when they were after something else. And in business, it's often they want to create a great company, or they want to change the world in some way. And when people have this kind of vision, they actually end up making more money. Or in advertising, you know, a lot of the ad agencies that want to actually just have a really fun environment and do beautiful work end up making more money than the ones that go into business just for more money. So I think that money obsession can be a danger as well.